My name is Michael Potts, and I live on a Scepter 36-foot sailboat, and this is where I am today. Right now, I'm in just outside of Toronto in a place called Ajax. This is where I live. And last year, I left the marina, which is right there, sailed all the way across Lake Ontario, down through New York State to New York City, down the eastern seaboard, all the way down the ICW to Miami, where I crossed the Gulf Stream into the Bahamas and back. You can follow those 90 videos by clicking the link in the top right screen and get caught up as to what's been happening until now. This is the first video of season 6. I've been on land for about 6 months now, saving up as much money as I can, collecting new gear. I've got all my new gear here. And tomorrow we are gonna fly all the way down to Florida and go back on Evie, launch her in the next few days, head all the way back down to the Bahamas, across to Bimini, across the Great Bahama Bank, into Nassau, down the Exumas, all the way to Georgetown. That's the plan for this season, so stick around. It's going to be very interesting. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. So I'm a bit nervous about the fact that Evie has been sitting on the hard in Indiantown for 6 months in the hot Florida sun. So in this video, we're going to find out what her condition is. So by this time tomorrow night, we should be at Evie and we can do an inspection. So stick around to the end of the video for that. But for now, my flight is at 9 in the morning tomorrow morning. So we're gonna get up super early. We're gonna board this plane and we're gonna fly to Florida. So let's get into the video. All right, so I'm in the line. The check-in's not open yet. So I'll be here for a while. It's really early. It's only 8:30, right? So the flight leaves at noon. So it's gonna be a while. So they charged me $100 for the extra bag. So it's like a $450 ticket in total. I tell you, this will be a miracle if this thing goes through right now, because they're gonna be like, what do you have in this bag? Because there's $25,000 worth of camera equipment in there. So hard drives, batteries, drones, Blackmagic Pocket Cinema X3, GoPros, all the accessories. I got handheld focus, like Nucleus M. Jesus, so this will be interesting. Let's go through and check in and see what happens. Wow, so I made it through. They looked in there though. They separated that one and took a good look inside it. The guy's like, what is in here? So should be all right. Next is this way, and it's gonna be interesting. Let's go through and see what happens. All right, so I made it through, but my flight is leaving in like 10 minutes here. So let's get some booze. Let's get some rum really quickly. So they didn't have Captain Morgan Spice rum. It's brutal. A9.
Your mask will automatically appear from the compartment above.
There's something really special about adventurizing. The excitement of a new journey. It's a very special feeling, not knowing exactly what's going to happen next. And I must say, the anticipation of this trip for the last 6 months drove me crazy. Like, I would go to bed early so the day was shorter. I mean, it was nuts. But as I was in that airplane, blasting off towards Florida, my heart was absolutely pounding, knowing what lays ahead of me. It's a strange feeling not knowing what's about to happen. I'd been thinking about exactly what I was going to do for so long. Actually being there and doing it is just a crazy experience. As I blasted off into the sky, I left all my troubles behind. And now I had new troubles. I've made it to Fort Lauderdale. Just lowered out the window there. And just gonna go pick up my bags. So it's $140 American to get to Indiantown by Uber. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the train to 45th Station and pay a lady to drive me. So we'll see. I'm gonna go to pick up my bags and see where we're at. All right, I'm almost at the baggage claim. It's down there somewhere. I have way too many things here. I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. I have to find some sort of cart. Of course, you gotta pay for them. Oh my God. Wow, I got my bags. Imagine that. Okay, so now I gotta get to the train. Somehow. Absolutely starving already. Let's see what happens here. All right, it's hot here. Really hot. And I'm wearing like winter gear here. This is crazy. So I'm gonna go collect my bags and we're gonna get on the train and head for Indiantown. Well, 45th Station. All right, so let's do it. All right, a really nice lady helped me move my bags onto the train. I wouldn't have been able to do it without her, but holy. So, yeah, this is it. The adventure begins. The really nice lady, Liz, the Indiantown Marina shuttle, is gonna meet me at Magnolia Station, and that's it. All right. All right, so I've made it to the boat. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Problem is she is in the work yard, and I told them that I didn't want the boat in the work yard, and they wanted to charge me $12 a foot both ways, and then $125 a day. So now I'm scared that I'm gonna go down to the office and they're gonna say, well, sorry, and they're gonna charge me another $1,800 for something that I didn't ask for. So I'm a bit worried about that. And they're pretty reasonable here, so I'm not gonna freak out just yet. But anyway, boat looks in pretty decent condition. Obviously there's she looks all right to me. Be interesting to see what's inside. So anyway, I went and got some McDonald's. Really nice lady named Liz shuttled me from the train station to here. Really nice lady, you know, and I kind of want to help her out because her house just burnt down. And anyway, got some McDonald's. I'm gonna have some McDonald's and we're gonna go out up there and do an inspection of the inside of the boat. All right. All right, it's really bad, guys. Really bad. Oh my God, what have we done? I mean, it's absolutely really moldy. And the interior is flooded. Look at this. Which means, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. Covered in mold. All right, Jesus. Boat is a total disaster. Okay, total disaster. All right, I'm ashamed to show you guys the inside right now. Oh my God, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do, honestly. Okay, so last night was a nightmare. Okay, I came here, I couldn't find a ladder. I had to take one from someone's boat. There's bugs in there, there's mold. It's really bad. So I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware, which is a half-hour walk from here. I'm gonna walk there and get some coffee. and I'll take an Uber back. But we need to buy supplies. I need to get a face mask. I need to get demolding equipment, rags, bug bomb, everything, because it's a total disaster. Like, what are those things right there? What is that? Is that roaches? Those shad flies? What are they? Anyway, I mean, look, what is that? What are these things? All right, so for some reason the boat is in the work yard. I told her not to bring it to the work yard because they charged me $24 a foot to get it here and to get it there, and then it's $125 a day to be here. I'm not supposed to be here, so I'm absolutely bitten with mosquitoes because I couldn't sleep in the boat last night because I was worried about breathing in mold. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. So we're gonna have to do a treatment on the inside of the boat. It's a disaster. Total disaster. I'm gonna walk down to the office and use the washroom and talk to Debbie, the manager here, and just see what's going on. Like, at this point, if they charge me for being here, that's like a lot of the budget, right? Like, I hate to sound like a buzzkill, but dude, there was a film strike. I worked for a landscape company. I don't have much money this season. Like, I really don't. So I don't know. It's just really disappointing. I gotta get inside that boat and remove everything. Okay, remove it all and just throw it out. Take the covers off all of the inside of the boat and wash them. And then I gotta like get mold spray and rags and wipe everything down. Take all the covers off. The engine is rusted. It's like because of the mold and because of the moisture. So I gotta find some sort of rust remover with a paintbrush and remove all that rust. Do that treatment. I don't even know if the engine will run at this point. I mean, the alternator is just rusted. So this is bad, guys. Like, I feel like an idiot, you know. I'm so reluctant to post this because I'm gonna get murdered in the comments here. But this is what's happening, and I gotta, you know, this is the truth vlog. So anyway, let's just deal with the situation. At least the mosquitoes are gone. All right, I'm almost at the Ace Hardware, which is down there. This is Indian Town right here. And I've done some thinking. Maybe it's not that bad. I just got to do the work now, right? Just got to get the rust off that engine. Clean up those connections, get everything into the, you know, clean all the covers, clean all the curtains, wipe everything down. And we'll be fine. It just needs to dry out. That's all it is. It's Florida. It's gonna be 27 degrees. The boat will dry out. It'll be fine. The bugs, we're gonna get some bug bomb. And we'll be fine. That's just the way it is. We gotta move forward here, right? We gotta just make this happen. So whatever it costs, we just gotta pay the cost. And there's no way I'm paying them for moving the boat to the work yard. Not gonna happen because it's not fair. They can't just do that. I have emails saying not to do it, so I I don't think they can charge me, so it's gonna be interesting. I just know that I'm gonna get murdered in the comments for this. I'm trying to figure out how I wired the bilge pump so they're on all the time, regardless if it's off, and I confirmed it. So the only thing I can think of is that the bilge pumps became stuck at one point, and they just didn't operate, and that filled the bottom of the boat with a layer of water coming in from the rain, because it's a bit of a leaky boat, and the humidity rusted the engine a bit, and it made all the mold. That's my theory at this point. It's obviously that's what's happened. So, hello, what I'm gonna do is just gonna have to deal with the situation here, man. You know, I'm pretty sure Indian Town's not gonna charge me for the boat being in the workyard. Why is that? Because it's obvious. I emailed her. I said I can't do that. I don't want it. It's not. I didn't ask them to put that boat there. Okay. So, I mean, I'm really hoping that they say, okay, no worries. Oh, there's Ace Hardware. I can see it. All right, so we just got to get to work. I'm gonna rip everything out of that boat, chuck it out, take all the covers off, all the curtains off, rip up all the floors, take them out in the sunshine, and wipe them down with this anti-mold. Okay, I'm gonna start at the front and work my way back, and I'm gonna wear a mask when I'm in there, and we should be okay. The boat will be looking all right. The little bit of rust that's on the engine, we'll use a rust remover, and so that it won't rust further, you understand? And then I'm gonna spray a fine layer of oil on it so that it doesn't do that in the future. And this is the thing about sailing, you know. There's always something that happens, and really not much you can do other than just move forward. Anyway, there's Ace. It's a big hardware store, and they gotta have what we need, okay? There's a lady named Liz, and she, the nicest lady. While I was away, she's like the lady that drives me from the airport to the marina. She's 79 years old, and unfortunately her house burnt down. So it's really sad, you know. Her house burnt down, and she said that the insurance company didn't cover it. So I mean, I wish there was something I could do to help her, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna phone her in a minute and get her to pick me up here, and we'll head back to the boat with all this stuff. But I'm gonna have to spend some money right now. Let's do this. All right, I found pretty much what we need. I got stain removers, bug bombers, rags, masks, rust remover, everything that I need. So it was like $89 American, so it's like $120 Canadian. So all right, so it's a 34-minute walk that way, and there's no taxis in Indian Town. So, and Liz is not awake right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and walk. So let's do this. All right, so the boat is really, really dirty, moldy. So I'm pulling everything out. Everything's coming out, and I'm gonna start spraying this down with mildew remover, and I'm gonna bug bomb the boat. Everything's got to come out. So this is just a total disaster, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm scared to show you it. So I'm just gonna get to work here. I'm gonna put the camera on time lapse and just do what I can do here to clean this boat up. All right. I just feel so sad right now. I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed. I mean, look at this place. It's a total disaster. I mean, I'm just gonna do what I can and just keep at it. I don't know, man. All right, it's the next morning. It's now the 22nd, so I'm gonna be launching at 3 p.m. today. The boat is a disaster. I'm feeling a lot better today, I think, because I didn't get any sleep the first night. I managed to get all the mold out of the boat, which is great. I went and spent like $200 on sprays, rags, and wiped everything down. Drained the boat out, and we're good. So got to move forward. So I just got to do the work to the hull quickly here. Now there's like a marine swap happening right now. A lady's selling a cooler. I don't have a fridge, so I'm gonna go down there and buy the cooler so I can have cold beer until the fridge works, which could be like, could be a while. So it's probably a good idea. I can fill it with ice, you know. All right, let's do this. All right, there's always good deals to be had here, that's for certain. I just bought a bunch of things. Jesus. Look at some of this. It's anchors, snubber lines, fuel filters. Look at that, gas hose. Look at that nice anchor. Is that fucking air conditioners? Cool deck lights. Rock this great stuff. Oh, look at this. I just ordered one of these. And I could have bought it here. Damn it. Just my luck, eh? I mean, come on. Look at that. There's one. It looks like a good one, too. No, it's a 110. Just that, how much did you want for this vacuum pump? It's funny. Look at this. I just ordered one of these for 200 bucks. It's in its box still at my boat.
I'll make you a deal in at 25 bucks.
Jesus, man.
If it's Amazon.
Isn't that the way it goes?
That's right. That's right.
If it's Amazon, you can always send it back. They take anything 30 days.
Do you have the gauges too?
I do, but not here. They're in.
Yeah.
They're in Jupiter.
Yeah. Well, oh, they're in Jupiter, my favorite spot. I love Jupiter. Oh man, that's funny. There's a vacuum pump. I just spent $212 on one. Damn it. That sucks. All right, well, I'm gonna be back here in a minute. I'm gonna figure that out. What is that? It's true. What's this?
Surge protector.
Oh, that's cool. Wow, lots of good stuff here. Amazing. Look at all this. Got bags and jewelry. We got radios. Wow, look at all that, eh?
Amazing what was on that boat.
What is this thingy?
That's a charger, battery charger.
What do you want for that?
150.
Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. All right, look at that. So that's the only way to be. I learned that lesson so hard last season. I'll tell you. You know, it's just you know, you just got to get everything and stuff it in a hole somewhere. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's not gonna happen.
Well, if it does, it's gonna cost.
That's a good deal. Let me think about that. You're American? No, you're Canadian. So I could e-train you for that. E-transfer.
Yeah.
We could do something like that. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a bit here. All right. So USD.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, you got American bank account. Yeah. I wonder why they don't have e-transfer here. It's weird, eh?
Yeah. Well.
I wonder why. Huh.
So you're from Ajax?
Too many banks. Yeah, I'm from Ajax. Wow, that's crazy. I just got an alternator for 15 bucks. Look at that. Beautiful one there. Got this for 20, which is paint, epoxy paint. I got this for 60, which is a really nice cooler, which I will probably sell later on. All right, so got this grinded down. I'm now gonna put Marine Tex on here. I'm gonna acetone that, Marine Tex. acetone, marine tex, some marine tex on those gashes, and that'll be the haul for this year. I mean, that's just the way it is. So let's get to work here. All right, so here's the situation. I went to start the engine and the starter's not engaging. It's turning over, but it's not engaging because it's been sitting and it's slightly rusted. So I'm not launching today at 3. The marina's being really reasonable with me. Thank God. They moved me to the work yard. It was a mistake. They're not going to charge me. But you're not supposed to do any work to your boat unless it's in the work yard. So I'm in the work yard, so they've been reasonable with me. I managed to do a bit of work here for free. Now, I was going to launch at 3, but the engine won't start because the starter doesn't work. So I've got everything sorted out here, and I'm going to pull the starter out right now and fix it so that it engages so that we can start this engine, because that would be key. All right, let's do this. All right, for context on what's happening here, this is the starter. And this is what turns the engine over here. And this is what turns the gear into the teeth. So this makes this gear go forward and this turns over. So it was just rusted shut. It's been 6 months since it's you know, been used. So I think we're gonna be fine now. I'm just gonna clean this out and put some grease on there and she should be fine. All right, I got her on there. She's on. All right. I thought the studs broke, but they just reversed out. It's weird. All right, so let's test out. Hopefully the motor will engage now. Let's try. Okay, testing. Okay, well, at least the motor's turning over. So that's that problem solved. Okay, so they've given me another day here, so I can take it easy. I'm actually gonna go eat. There's so much to be cleaned. I gotta get the dinghy engine fixed. You know, it's not gonna take long to fix that. I gotta put some more air into that dinghy so that at least I have the dinghy. So this is great news. I can smell the burning diesel. So it is firing. Well, all right, so oh, it's such a relief, man. So I can put this back together now. All right, so covered in oil here. It's crazy. So this cooler I got for $60 US, and I got a bunch of ice, and I got beer, and I got some food. So slowly becoming independent here. The marina has given me until tomorrow to launch now, so we're gonna launch tomorrow instead of today. So still gotta start the engine. That's the only thing I got left on the list, and I took the starter out. It works. I just gotta literally bleed it and I'm sure it'll start. So we are way ahead of the game here now, so I'm gonna enjoy a cold beer. All right, let's see if this engine starts, because if it does, then we're good somewhat. I'm hoping it starts. Come on. It wants to. Come on, baby. Good news. All right. So there's no water running through the engine right now, so I'm going to turn it off until tomorrow. All right. All we need to do is get in the water now. All right, it's launch day. So boat's looking much better. The inside's all cleaned out, demolded. The hull's all repaired. Look at this. All this is done. Engine started. I had to pull the starter. So I didn't really have much time to film stuff, to be honest. I thought I was gonna launch at 3, but last minute they realized that I wasn't ready, and they gave me in today. So this marina is really great. You know, they're reasonable, and so I'm lucky. I'm gonna go have some coffee and a shower right now, and we're gonna launch. I'm gonna get her in the water, and then because it's early in the day here, I think I can make it out to Palm City, the Palm City Bridge, and anchor. And that's when the real work will start. So yeah, it's really excited. Let's get this boat in the water and make this happen. Let's do this. All right, so I just talked to the lady, and we're a go. There's 3 people ahead of me. So last night they had like a big barbecue here. It's kind of cool. Yeah, there's wieners and hot dogs. What dogs? Jesus. So got a bit of time here, so I'm gonna get a bunch of things organized, and we're gonna launch. See if we can get as far as Palm City Bridge. That's the plan. Barring any complications. I know the boat goes into gear. I know the engine runs. I know that all the seacocks are closed. It's just what else could go wrong? That's the question. So without any major things happening, I think we should be okay. Once I actually get to an anchorage where I'm on my own time, I'm not being charged, then we can drop the hook, and then I do my thing where I like to take my time and go through and organize everything, and that's the plan at this point. So feeling a lot better. That flight and then sleeping outside with the bugs really got to me. So I was just mentally demolished, you know. So all right, I'm sure there's a big bill to pay today. That's the thing. Marina's gonna ask for a bunch of money. So I have to get that taken care of. And then we'll be free. We can move on with life. Let's go sailing. All right, I'm all showered up. And I talked to the marina and office, and there's 3 boats ahead of me. So let's figure by lunchtime I'll be launched. So that changes the plan a little bit, because I thought it'd be launched soon here, so we'd have enough time to go, but yeah, everything's a go. So I'm gonna go pick away at a few things, last minute things here, and we'll launch the boat. All right, so I just need to get a pump out. That's what's next here. But the boat's floating, and we're all right. There's a bit of a wind going towards the lock, which is good. Let's see here. So we're good. I think we're all right. She's floating. Oh, I'm just gonna get the pump out. I'm gonna start the engine. All right. All right, let's see if she starts. Instruments on. It's fine. Join me next week as we continue on the journey towards the Bahamas. Remember to like and subscribe. If you really like this content, I would appreciate your support. It's only $3 a month on Patreon. The link is in the description below. And that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Captain Michael signing out. See you next week.